What's going on, guys? This is Kedar here, and today in this video on Social Security $1,400 stimulus check update, and we are talking about supplemental security income, fourth stimulus check for supplemental security income. I have all the details right here in this video, so without further ado, let's get right into all the details. Most of the Social Security beneficiaries, particularly supplemental security income recipients, post a lot of these comments down below. Also, many of you right here in the community receiving fixed income benefits, wondering like, will there be any fourth stimulus check, and how much will a fourth stimulus check will SSI recipient will receive, and when will we get a fourth stimulus check? Now these are very good questions, specifically focused to the point, and right here in this video we'll talk about the SSI $1,400 stimulus check. So without further ado, let's get right into all the details. And quickly before we start this video, thank you so much for joining, and if you are new to our channel or if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe with all the bell notification turn on. We are dedicated for your money, benefits, stimulus updates. That's why we keep watch on every information hitting every single day, boiling down all the necessary updates, breaking it down into short videos like this. So do check out other videos from our channel and make sure to hit that like button for me. That really helps us pushing out all those videos. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So speaking of the fourth stimulus check update for fixed income beneficiaries, particularly supplemental security income, that is SSI, let's talk about where we currently stand for a fourth stimulus check. As I said earlier, I continue to get lots of comments down below in the comment section from many of you right here in the community, and recently I received lots of comments from SSI beneficiaries reaching out asking these questions. What about SSI? Are we going to be included in the fourth stimulus check? And also I get lots of questions from other social security beneficiaries like ssdi. Will ssdi recipients be included? Also, will social security be included? Will va be included? And will seniors be included in the fourth stimulus check? Now there are tons of comments regarding this. I'm just compiling some of the important ones, but pretty much all the comments are focused on fixed income beneficiaries, and well, not necessarily particular to SSI beneficiaries, but rather all fixed income beneficiaries. Okay, so now right before we start this video, I just wanted to make this absolutely clear so that we are on to the same exact point of view and we are looking at the things as they are. So as of right now, whether it's $500, $1,400, $2,000, as of right now, none of the fourth stimulus check have been approved. But the thing is, things are moving very rapidly as of right now, and there are lots of moving parts right here in the economy and how it exactly works. So moving forward, we need to watch few things very closely in order to properly get an understanding of what will happen to the economy, inflation, and will there be any likelihood of additional stimulus checks, and also what's going on with markets, stock market, the real estate market, and most importantly the Federal Reserves, and also the job market. There are lots of different things when it comes down to the fourth stimulus check. And when it comes to these kind of stimulus checks, the Federal Reserve and watching the Federal Reserve, what they are exactly doing with the interest rates becomes very important. So that's gonna be probably the most important thing to watch right now. Also, the second most important thing that we need to watch for is the unemployment rate, and we can clearly see that it's going higher and higher and higher. And as the unemployment rate goes higher, the likelihood of getting us another check also becomes higher, because it simply means that economy is contracting and people are losing their jobs. Therefore, as people start to lose their job, it clearly indicates that economy is just not doing well right now. There is less money flowing into the economy, and that's where the supply and demand comes into the picture. Since the prices are rising higher and higher for the services and products, there will be less demand, and that's why people start losing the jobs and many people stop spending money too much. So again, it becomes very important to watch all these important factors moving forward. And again, let me be clear, as I said earlier, that fourth stimulus check have not been approved as of right now. I'm recording this video, but yet all these factors becomes very important in order to decide whether is there any possibility of another fourth stimulus check. And also there is one another aspect that is very important, because some people out here in the community are saying that if we issue another stimulus check right now, it's going to cause more inflation. And well, the answer depends totally upon a stimulus check, whether it's sent out to 282 million people like they did in the last three stimulus checks, then definitely it's gonna cause a lot more inflation going on. But right here in this video, we are not going to talk about that kind of a stimulus check. We are specifically talking about a highly focused fourth stimulus check, $1,400 going out to about maybe 20, 30, maybe 50 million beneficiaries. And at the end of the day, sending out $1,400 stimulus check to about 30 million people when the total population, let's say it's 330 million people right in the country. So it's a small fraction of the people, about 30 million people. It's like 1/10 of the population in the country for SSR recipient when it comes down to that highly focused fourth stimulus check. So ultimately, it comes down to the economy. If economy is contracted too much and the inflation is so high, they are not going to care about the inflation. They are not going to care whether sending out the fourth stimulus check will inflate the economy or not. At this point, they will not care too much about it because the economy is contracted too much and economy has gone down enough so that economy is in such a deep recession. And if economy has gone down enough, economy is in such a deep recession, at that point it will be no longer be an issue for them. Instead, providing a stimulus check could relieve the economy and put it back onto its track. And when they realize the economy in such a deep contraction, all of a sudden they pump out bunch of money in the economy. And like I said earlier, before, every single period of recession that we have seen in the last 21 years have produced some sort of stimulus checks. And again, right now, this is kind of an interesting situation because technically, if you look at the data, the technical definition of recession, but it's kind of funny that all of a sudden, all these politicians, everybody is coming out not clearly acknowledging that we are in a deep recession. I don't know whether they are trying to change the definition or what, but clearly the technical definition of recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. And if you take a look at the quarter 1 and quarter 2 data, well, that clearly shows us, as per the technical definition, we are currently right now in the technical period of recession, 2 negative quarters back to back GDP growth. And like I said, these are some of the important factors that will determine whether the economy is contracting or not, and that will in the end will determine the chances of getting us a fourth stimulus check. But in the end, it's the politicians, the lawmakers, those will finally need to approve the fourth stimulus check. And how they gonna brought us a stimulus check? Well, if they gonna recognize that we are already in a period of recession right now, and if the recession continues to deepen and deepen, then I guess, well, then the history could repeat. And probably if the lawmakers, Congress, politicians, if they recognize that recession is actually going on, then there is a high possibility that we'll get fourth stimulus check in that scenario. And again, if they acknowledge that we are in the period of recession, well, then they have no choice but to provide additional stimulus check right away, as there will be more reasons for them to do so. And I hope this kind of provided you a better understanding where we currently stand regarding the fourth stimulus check, and to totally be clear about all these things and to be on the same page, same point of view. As of right now, I'm doing this video, no fourth stimulus check have been approved. But again, let's say we deep dive into the recession, but actually we recover very quickly. Let's say it was a very mild recession, and if we get out very quickly from the recession, then the likelihood of another stimulus check then probably is very low. However, if we go into a deep period of recession like we saw in 2001, 2008, 2020, then again the likelihood of checks is very high. And in that scenario, inflation doesn't matter because already the economy is so much contracted. Then who cares? They just want the economy back on track. That's the primary focus they want to keep. And when it comes down to whether we focusing specifically on SSI, supplemental security income, or fixed income beneficiaries, unless they specifically state in the bill saying that everybody is gonna be included except the fixed income beneficiaries or SSI recipient, and I highly doubt that's gonna ever happen. If economy is recession, then why just other beneficiaries and not just fixed income beneficiaries or SSI recipients? Everybody in the economy, I would say there are very high likelihood that all the beneficiaries will be included, but you never know. There are always small small chances what they could introduce in the bill into the terms, which people are included and which people are not. There are a lot of different factors going on right over here, but again, nothing has approved. But again, I hope that answers your question where we are currently standing on a fourth stimulus check. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like. Do check out other videos from our channel. We got over 19 states who approved stimulus check of some form, social security increases, everything related to money, benefits, latest stimulus programs. Make sure to subscribe to our channel with all the bell notification turned on to stay updated to new videos we upload every single day. Thank you so much for watching this video till then. Hit that like button for me, that really helps us. And this is Kedar from How to Guys signing out.